Οπλήν και τεύστο το παν, και πρωτοστήνε την γην και των ουρανών, γινώσκον τα πάντα, ως όρος Πατρί και όρφερον εν ύμνη.
Δόξα Συ ο Θεός ημών, δόξα Συ. Λόγος συνέστησαν των ουρανών αματική, συνείδημα το Πατρί και διαλόγου φέρω το δε το παν, ο λόγος σοφία και δύναμις και οίκων και συνεργός και ισουργός.
Δόξα Συ ο Θεός ημών, δόξα Συ.
Greetings, Uncle Travelling Matt here, and today is the final of my full days in North Cyprus. I am staying tonight here in Girne, but then tomorrow morning I'm off back down to the south, and actually we'll be hoping to go all the way to Paphos in a single day, which is where my next accommodation is. But what have I done today? In short, not a lot. I was really tired. I didn't actually sleep well that last night, and I just think I've been doing too much with those kind of Jacobian itineraries that can get hard work after a while. And so I've really chilled out today. Strolled into town, got a taxi up to Bellapais, which is basically a suburb of Girne these days. And had a look round. I mean, absolutely gorgeous monastery. I found it really, really powerful as a place. I actually wrote 2 poems while sitting in the church, and had a little walk around the village, and just drank tea and relaxed. It was a really nice place. The only disappointing thing is Lawrence Durrell's house, which, because I wanted to see, I'm reading Bitter Lemons at the moment, was actually not as picturesque as I thought it would be, but you know, that's life, eh? Back down to Girne, and I've just mooched around. I've gone all around the centre, you know, in the old city, had a look at some Byzantine rock tombs, had been out on the harbour, just wandered around, drank lots of drinks, and then I've been into the castle. So Girne's castle is its most significant landmark. It was Byzantine fortress, then Lusinian, and then Venetian. Never captured because the Venetians just gave it up when they saw what the Ottomans did to the defenders of Famagusta and Nicosia. What's interesting about it, so you've got like these Venetian walls, but within them is the original castle, and in one of the corners there's a church that is like 12th century or something that they just basically built the tower around, so that's pretty cool. The best thing though is the museums within the castle. There's the shipwreck museum. In the 1960s they found a shipwreck of an ancient Greek trading ship full of amphora, and including like almonds that were preserved from then. And I've been to a few of these preserved ships, you know, the Vasa in Sweden, and the long ships in Roskilde in Denmark, and I think that kind of archaeology, which was in its infancy when they did this one, is really amazing. And yeah, the ship is there, and there was actually archaeologists working on it whilst I was looking at it, which was pretty cool. But the exhibition about, you know, what they found in there, and to see those artifacts from like 3,000 years ago, well, that's pretty amazing. Also amazing in there are exhibitions on a nearby Neolithic settlement, which I haven't actually visited, which is a shame, but it looked interesting. They rebuilt a house, and the Akdenis tombs, which I visited, and it shows, you know, what was in one, and they went back a lot further than I realised, and that was pretty cool to see, because it kind of linked up with what I saw yesterday when I visited the site. The castle itself is complete. It's really beautiful. There's some nice medieval towers with some exhibitions with soldiers and all the different uniforms of the eras, you know, Ottoman, British, and so on. But I've been sitting for the past couple of hours here in the cafe under a tree, And I've just read a book called Girne, a harbour city of Cyprus, which just basically gave me a nice overview, and it's been chilled out, and I've been drinking rose milk and just enjoying myself and kind of rejuvenating, restocking. It's the end of the trip now, or getting towards, and I've seen all the sites I really wanted to see, although of course there'll be a couple in Paphos and possibly Limassol that interest me, but by and large I've done what I want to do. Buffento Castle, well, that will have to be left for another trip if ever one is made, and certainly there is enough for another trip, but there are also a lot more places in the world. That's it. I've also run out of Turkish money at the moment, so it's, do I spend euros or do I save it? But yeah, I mean, it is rather cheap here, so that's that. So yes, here from these idyllic surroundings, this is Uncle Travelling Matt telling you to keep travelling.
Είδετε ότι εγώ είμαι Θεός, ο πριν γενέσω το παν και πρωτοστήνε την